Hey guys, Tyler here. I just wanted to do a little behind the scenes commentary, a director's commentary of this silly April Fool's video that I put out this year, 2022. Just wanted to record something for patrons and members. So the idea behind this basically was that I wanted to bring back my clones. As you can see on screen right now, I've got a bunch of clone characters that I've used throughout the years with different distinct personalities and character traits, as you can imagine. And the last time I worked with them, so to speak, in film or on the screen was in 2019. Uh, and I just felt like they had so much potential. I hadn't done anything with them since the pandemic started, and ever since I did my transporters video back in January of 2022, where I, at the end, spoiler alert, of course you've probably seen it, I copied myself accidentally through the transporter, uh, and had a extra clone hanging around. I decided I'm going to roll with that idea. I'm going to call him Jimmy. It's kind of like Riker in the Next Generation, how his transporter double took the middle name Thomas. This shot, this set of shots was very difficult, as you can probably imagine. I've done stuff with clones before on screen, side by side, of course, but this was a whole other level. We shot this with new cameras, new compared to what I traditionally have used for these kinds of skits. Sony A7C, I believe, is the camera that my good friend Andrew over at PhobiaSoft used to help bring this to life. Now we're getting the backstory again here, but yeah. If we get to another shot in a minute, I'll describe a little bit more about my process. The interviewer that I'm talking to, whose voice you can hear periodically throughout the piece, is my good friend Kinsey over at Kinsey K Productions, longtime friend of mine, friend of the channel, and he was playing the interviewer. But I'm kind of proud of my acting here. I think my acting has definitely improved over the years. And this shirt looks orange, but it's actually red. Just a little camera trick. But yeah, dressing up that set was sure was something. Where I normally shoot my videos, and now here I'm coming down, and man, blocking on this, as you can probably imagine, was very difficult. The direction that we were shooting changed quite a bit over the course of pre-production. I was originally going to be coming in from outside, and we actually it was like a 11 plus hour day that we were working on this. We shot it in one Saturday back in March, and we actually forgot one of Redneck Clone's angles, and I had to crop in on his close-up, which would start out as just a medium shot. That started out as a medium shot, but I'm glad we found the Coca-Cola hat, because that really just drove it home. But you see there's three of me. Lining up the audio was very difficult, and then we had to get the, like I said, get the blocking right, get the lighting right, make sure the camera didn't move. I actually, again, whenever you see a 2-shot or a 3-shot of us, I crop it. I overlay different plates, or so to speak, on top of each other, different takes with the camera in the same position, and I crop them so that you're only showing what portion of the frame you want from each shot, and overlaying them on top of each other and kind of feathering them, which you saw earlier, and you'll see again here in a bit, feathering them to make them blend together, especially with the folds of the couch and that kind of stuff. But this Ghost Tyler, obviously from my Halloween video, shooting with mirrors, especially with something like this, a project like this, was a nightmare. And as you can see, Ghost Tyler doesn't really have like a proper reflection, which you could I mean, he's a ghost, so it makes some semblance of sense. And this was Andrew came up with this on the spot, me regurgitating the flash drive because we were trying to figure out how does he get. I was going to originally levitate it using some special effects over to to Tyler from Ghost Tyler, and that was just going to be too complicated. So we thought, hey, let's go the practical route. I got it. Hey, Jimmy, can you send this to the Alliance tonight? Gladly. Good. You guys want to get some food? But yeah, I really like how this turned out. This was originally supposed to be shot at night, but we figured actually we wanted to shoot it earlier in the day. It makes more sense in some ways if it is shot during the day because it's like the next day where the arrest is about to happen. And I'm revealing some backstory, kind of tying this whole thing in with my previous ventures with the supernatural and like skits and stuff on my other channels. There's my my short film Last Hope, which you'll see a clip of in a sec or some clips from. He's not who you think he is. He says he's 23, but he's actually much younger. He was created. Yeah, see here's some shots from Last Hope 2015. It's on my archive channel, as are some of the I think a lot of the other skits that this was based on, just silly supernatural sci-fi stuff that I did with my friends in high school. That's not on YouTube anymore. It's an old channel that doesn't exist. And then some Smiling Friends reference. And also I'm eating cereal, Cheerios, which is a reference to my Alien Worlds video. And there's Miko, my cat, in the background. And that little goofy turn, but it's campy, but it's on purpose. And you can see I'm editing the Jim Hadar video in that shot. And here's Phobia playing the cop, the Alliance cop. The backstory of like what the Alliance is in this skit, in this universe that I've created. Obviously a mishmash of like the Federation from Star Trek and the Citadel Council and Mass Effect and that kind of stuff. I was actually going to say you should be the new boss, Jimmy. There's a little continuity error in this shot, which you could probably see towards the end. Again, the blocking on this, Andrew did a good job helping out with that. And of course, Kinsey was in my place, feeding me lines on each side of the screen, and we just, like I said, just cropped in overlays of each clone. And then we get to the bloopers. Okay, all right, we're done here for real. Hold on, let me do that again without. Hello? Ghost. Shit. Surprisingly, I didn't mess up my lines that much when we shot this. Like I said, we shot all this in a day, and you can see Andrew saying, "You're gonna have to watch this," and this took way too long to film. This one scene, this one shot. It's kind of disgusting, but it's kind of the point. Yeah, I sanitized that flash drive before and after I put it in my mouth. And Kinsey's laughing in the background. And by the way, the mic, it was a lavalier mic that was pinned under my shirt, which is how we got crisp, clean audio. Yeah, see, there's Kinsey sitting in for me. Again, this was in the original video. There's a little focus breathing on this shot, which you can see with like the lights in the background kind of going in and out of focus because we had it on autofocus. It's a property of the lens. So that's something I had to minimize in the final edit. But we had a lot of fun putting this together. Editing was a pain in the ass, but and filming was also a pain in the ass. The whole thing was a pain in the ass, but it was also fun. if you're curious about how we did the Ghost Tyler effect, uh, just have like a still image of the background or still shot of the background, and then like I said, you don't move the tripod, and then just film me as Ghost Tyler in front of it, um, and just overlay that on top of each other with some transparency applied to the Ghost Tyler clip. And then, as you can see, I'm having fun with the credits here. Executive producer Alex Kurtzman, just like I said, just kind of stretching out the credits and just having fun with them, being a little silly. But yeah, thank you all for watching this. I hope this was a fun little behind the scenes commentary video. I hope you enjoyed the April Fool's skit. And yeah, thanks for supporting.